In this lab, we'll be measuring position versus time for the uniform and non-uniform motion of the given object. The given object in this case is a marble. So we'll be rolling this marble on the Hot Wheel track or on the side of the Hot Wheel track, depending on whether we want uniform or non-uniform. And we'll measure the time it takes to cover each of the tracks. Okay, we'll have a number of tracks. We'll be connecting these tracks and see how much time it takes to cover this track. And depending on that, we'll be plotting the position versus time of this ball for a uniform and non-uniform motion. So the first step is we want to connect all these segments of the Hot Wheel. So connect this segment to the next segment, and then you connect all these given segments. So once you have all these segments connected, you should have a long Hot Wheel track. I recommend you do this experiment on some kind of a smooth floor or some kind of a uniform non-inclined floor. So you have this Hot Wheel track, and grab this marble, and for the timer you can use your smartphone. Your smartphone should have stopwatch, and then you should also have a lap function. Okay, so lap function gives you the time it takes to cover each of these laps. So what we will do here is we'll start from one edge of this Hot Wheel track, and we'll give a gentle push or gentle tap on the marble. And then once we give the push, we'll start our stopwatch. And every time it hits the cross mark or the joint of the tracks, we hit the lap button. Again, each time it hits this mark, and this mark, so we'll press the lap button. Let's start with this edge here. So give a gentle tap on this marble, and as soon as you tap this marble, you start the button, and then once it hits this mark, you press the lap button. When it hits this mark, again push the lap button, and do that all the way to the end of the track. Okay, so start, lap, 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 and then stop. Okay, so depending on how smooth your floor is, you will need to apply different amounts of tap force. If it is pretty smooth like this, you can just gently tap it. But if it is not as smooth as this one, if it stops somewhere in the middle, then you will need to tap with a slightly bigger force. Okay, so let me show you again. So you will need to do this couple times before you get a nice graph. So you start as soon as you tap it. So start, and then lap, 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 and stop. Okay, so now we have a bunch of data here. In the next video, I will show you how you will use this data to plot the graph of position versus time.